What up? What up? What up? How to Survive Prison, Episode 5. Food. Alright. If you with me so far, I don't explain, I'll explain a couple other things, but I'm about to explain the most important thing food. See, in prison, they serve you bullshit ass food. Like, no bullshit, it's fucked up. But apparently, you eat a little bit better than the little grunts that's in the military. Not little, but you eat a little bit better than the grunts that's in the military. But shout out to the military. Shout out to all military people out there, first and foremost. But again, but real talk, like the food in prison is just really disgusting and trifling and nasty. Like that food ain't seasoned. Like dog, it is just all bad. The food is not seasoned. It's disgusting. You need to buy seasoning salt and pepper. You just need to buy. Look, real talk. If you're gonna be in prison and you know you got like a little bit of a bit or whatever, a little bit of time, what you should do is that when you order your food, when you order your little commissary, you buy you buy at least like three or four seasoning things. You need seasoning that you get out of ramen noodles. You need seasoning on food because that shit is trifling. They will serve you beans and potatoes. With almost every other meal, you're gonna get served with beans and potatoes. You might get served pizza, tacos. You might get served apple crisp or some shit some days, but for the most part, you're gonna get served beans. As long as you got seasoning, you'll be all right. If you ain't got no seasoning for nothing, no food at all, people, yikes. Mm-mm. Yeah, you're a good one. Cause that food be trifling, nasty, disgusting. You don't want to do that shit. You better get seasoning, bro. You better get salt and pepper. You better get seasoning. If you listen to me, I'm telling you right now. You better get seasoning salt. You need barbecue sauce, and you need like cheese or jalapeno cheese. But shit, I think they are ketchup. Yup, ketchup packets. Some you need seasoning to make that food edible because that shit usually be so goddamn nasty, bro. Like, imagine eating beans. Oh no, imagine eating old beans and like you eating beans, like beans with no flavor. You know how everybody, including myself, well, I don't really talk about white people cooking like that because I actually haven't really eaten unseasoned white people food. But in all reality, you eat with white people. Like they say, sometimes white people usually don't season their food, and I don't know why that is. That's just really creepy. Like, how you gonna have baked chicken without no seasoning? How you gonna have fried chicken without no seasoning? How you gonna have chicken period without no seasoning? Like that's ugh. And then people do what is called cook-ups. They mix. Like, have you ever been, if you have never been to New Orleans and you ain't never had jambalaya or some other food there where it's originated from, where you just mix a whole bunch of stuff up and you put it together and you put like barbecue sauce, cheese, and like seasoning salt, and you combine it in different ways. That's what they call a cook-up. That is what people, you spend like what, $5 or $10 worth of shit, like buying meat stick, noodles, all of that. Like, bruh, you got people. But again, if you doing a bid for somebody, people, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this in every video. They better be sending you 300. They better be sending you 300 a week, not 100, not 200, 300 a week, flat out, because you locked up. you gonna be eating some nasty ass food unless you order some shit from commissary. And usually if you in a level one, you can actually, if you in a level one or level two or level four, you can go buy some stuff. But usually that stuff be like $7, $8, $10. Like you gonna spend a whole bunch of money on food. Like majority of your time and money will really be spent about buying food or getting food. And then you either be trading food and something. But for the most part, if you gonna do this crap, people, get seasoning, get some barbecue sauce, get some cheese, get some jalapeno cheese if that, because you need jalapeno cheese is the motherfucking best. It is the best cheese ever. If you gonna eat some cheese, eat jalapeno cheese, flat out. But again, if you're gonna do all this shit, people, you might want to do cook-ups like every week, 2 weeks, or some crap. But you usually gonna spend like what, like $7, $8 on doing one for like you or two people or four people or whatever. But again, everybody gonna always suggest doing a cook up, but ain't nobody gonna always have their stuff, and it's just kind of stupid. Like, why would you want to do a cook up and you don't have nothing? Like, like if you got noodles or something like that, because ramen noodles is gonna be the main thing that you're gonna be eating throughout this whole entire time, people. The motherfuckers cost like 35 cents a ramen noodle pack. So you're gonna be spending like $10, $11 on on 30 ramen noodles. But yeah, but for the most part, I mean, this is your life now. Like you gotta nut up and survive. But if you want to go the unhealthy route, you're gonna be eating cook ups and stuff. But you want to go the healthy route, and you gonna be eating fruit and doing less cook ups. But for the most part, you really just gonna be eating fruit. That's why when Gucci Man went to prison and he lost all that weight, he was fat as fuck. Like I was a bit boy. Now he was like, man, I gotta start working out, man. I don't got fat. I don't got fat as hell. Shoot, guarantee you, he was like, man. But them cookies and little cakes and stuff that they serve y'all, don't do it. Uh, some of them cookies and little chocolate chip cookies, and little oatmeal cookies or sugar cookies, them cookies be old as hell. So eat you some fruit. Try to eat as healthy as possible. Because as long as you in prison, people, it's yikes. Your food choices are really, really limited. And you best to want to eat fruit. Anytime they serve fruit, even if it's peaches or it's apples, well, not if it's applesauce or apples or bananas, eat healthy, people. But again, eat as healthy as you can, man, because it's gonna get worse. And have seasoning, and don't share your seasoning because everybody gonna want your shit and not pay it back. But yeah, but this is episode 5: How to Survive Prison Food. Eddie Alchemist out.